What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Break Zone. All right, this is it. This is the top 8 cut here at the Opus 5 season for our Break Zone circuit. All of these players have been battling all day through 5 rounds of Swiss, and now we have the top 8 about to go on and see who's going to win. It's been an interesting day. We've seen a lot of different types of decks being played. A lot of Earth, a lot of Wall, Aluas and Lightning, and Ice. I mean, those are predominantly what we're seeing here today. So it's going to be interesting who's going to be able to take this entire event and see what's going on. We have the 2 finalists from ARG in the top 8, Philip Marciano and Travis DePetris. We also have Brian Ing, who is our 2-time circuit champion here. Also in the top 8, we have a couple of new players here, and we have, Nia Tran, who's been playing really well today with a very different off-brew deck. So it's they always say the top 8 is a different tournament. It's when the real tournament begins. So it's going to be awesome to take a look to see. Once again, my name is JT. This is the Break Zone. If you guys like what we're doing, go ahead and hit subscribe and hit the little notification. We are the official Square Enix North American streamers and commentators for the Crystal Cups and the Nationals. So if you want to know what we're up to and when our streams come up, definitely take a look and hit subscribe. We also have a lot of deck techs and content coming out daily, weekly. So be sure to be on top of that and take a look and leave us a comment if you guys want us to cover something else that you haven't seen or you're curious about. One more time, a huge shout out to Galaxy Games here in Dublin, California. And to Kellen, who's been a huge supporter of Final Fantasy in this area. So a huge shout out to them for letting us throw this event here. And one more time, a huge shout out to Ultra Pro. All right, this is the new Opus Dragonhide deck box. It's pretty cool. It's got like lights. It lights up all different ways. You can hold everything in it. It looks like a book. Zoom in here. You can check it out. It's pretty awesome. 4 color modes, built-in rechargeable battery, deck trays, all the fixings. Our first place player is going to be taking this home, and a huge shout out to Ultra Pro for hooking us up here and giving back to the community and for their support. All right, we're just about to start. We're going to go ahead and jump into a match between I believe it's going to be our 2nd seed, Philip Marciano, versus Badger Connolly, going against our 2nd and 7th seed here. So it's going to be great to see if Philip can continue his strong play and move into the top 4 of our event. So we're going to go ahead and jump right in now. So we'll see you guys there. All right, everybody. Welcome to the top 8 cut. We have Philip Marciano on our left and Badger Connolly on our right. We're just about to get started. So, if you guys are watching on YouTube, let us know who you think is going to win. What kind of, we have an Earth Wind deck versus a Mono Earth deck here. This is a best of 3 here as our top 8 cut. So, both players are going to be able to see who's going to be able to grab the first 2 wins here. All right, and we're just about started. Players are shuffling their decks, getting ready to go. All right. If you guys are here joining us on YouTube, let us know what you think. Let us know who you think is going to win. Once again, huge shout out to our fans in the community. Thank you so much for the support and everything that you've shown us at the Break Zone. At the Crystal Cups and everywhere we stream, we've seen nothing but love. So huge shout out to all of our fans and the community, the best community we've ever seen for a collectible card game. So huge shout out to them. Once again, my name is JT. This is the Break Zone, coming at you live here from Dublin at Galaxy Games, covering the Opus 5 season event number 1. We are here at our top 8. We have the 2nd seed, Philip Marciano, versus the 7th seed, Badger Connolly. And we have an Earth Wind going against a Mono Earth. All right, looks like players are about to begin. Match is just about to get started, so let us know in the comments what you guys think is going to be the winning deck here. Right, looks like both players are going to keep. Badger's going to go ahead and go first here. All right, he's going to pitch a Hecaton Kier to play into a Machinist. For no value here. Well, no, he can still use that. Sorry, that's not the right backup I'm thinking, but 2-cost backup is good. Looks like Philip is going to go into an Arc and into a Monk, taking full advantage of his second turn, drawing 2 cards instead of 1, and pressing forward with 2 backups here, jumping further ahead of the match. Right, Badger's going to go ahead, doling out his Machinist. He's going to go ahead and pitch Diatomos, playing into an Arc here. Let's take a look at that Arc. Looks like he's got a lot of Hecaton Kiers in his hand, which is definitely going to come in really helpful later. Let's take a look at that new Arc. This is the new Opus 5 Arc.
Sorry, I'm back.
Philip's going to pitch his Robot. He's going to play into a Maria. He's going really good on his backup right now. He's got a good set of backups going. I'm sorry, the new Ingus. Sorry if I meant said Arc. The new Ingus is a Job, Warrior of Light forward Anthem. You can also dole 3 active Earth forwards. choose 4s and it gains power. So he's going to go ahead and swing here with the Ingus. Getting an Ingus.
Yeah, I got pretty playable ones, actually. Yeah, I got playable ones.
Alright, so on the Philip's turn. Badger also plays into a Guy. He's getting a really good start here. Phillips pitches his Hecaton Kier. He's going to go and play into an Crow. Going to dole 2. Pitching his Adele for a Robon. He's going to go ahead and crack his crack Badger's Guy and giving him a very nice, strong, powerful forward here, and 4 backups to boot.
I mean, I know it off the top of my head.
And he ends his turn with just one card in his hand.
It's usually a 4 and usually a 4.
Right, it's on Badger to act here. Badger's definitely thinking about what he can do here. His Ingus isn't all that big right now. He's going to go and play right into this new Cecil. And he's going to go ahead and Hecaton Kier. Trying to get rid of the Raban, and he does so. The Cecil goes down. He's going to go ahead and get a point of damage here with the Rydia. He just go ahead and trades his Cecil for a Raban here. And play right into the Delita and passes his turn. That Delita is going to stick around for a little bit. Definitely one of the stronger cards still in Earth. Going to pass his turn. I expect Philip here to press since his Delita is going to be a lot larger. It's sitting at 11k. Wow, he drops the wall. Holy moly. He's going to go ahead and announce his attack phase. He's going to make Delita brave. And he's going to say no EX burst and swing it. Putting the first points of damage here on Badger. That wall is 10k, and that Delita is now sitting at 11k. He's going to grab the Miner. He's going to go ahead and get this Monk back. Efficient play. He's really got to deal with that wall in Delita right now. He's up on damage, but he's not looking good on the backup end. Philip's subsequent turns are going to be far more efficient right now. Right, it looks like he's going to go ahead and give Delita Brave and no EX Burst. He's going to keep swinging here. The Thomas comes in, nothing there. He's going to swing with the wall, adding in 2 points of damage. And a Crow on the Break Zone. And he's going to continue his push with the Psycom Warden. Wow, Philip is firing on all cylinders right now. I don't know if Badger's going to have the ability to deal with both the wall and the Delita right now, especially because you can't really target Delita with much of anything, and that wall is just going to make him brave constantly. Badger pitches he's going to go ahead and crack the wall. Not so quickly. That's what you have a Titan for. He's going to go ahead and break the cast the Titan, causing Badger to break his machinist for no value, protecting his wall, and that is going to be hard to come back from. I expect Philip to continue the pressure. He's going to get another Anacro off. And another one right here. He's going to go ahead and give Brave. Going to go ahead and let Badger finish his EX Burst stack right now. Nothing to get there. He's going to go ahead and swing it. And it's going to be 6 points of damage, just like that. Philip has wrestled major control over that. Now he's got a Pugilist who's pretty large due to... And Badger goes ahead and says, you know what? I don't think I'm going to be able to come back from this. And just like that, we have Philip taking this best of 3 first rounds here. And very, very strong game. Philip was able to play an insane opening hand to get his backups really up and running. He was able to drop the Delita into the wall after having the Maria and Anacro out. It's not a lot of decks are going to be able to deal with a 11k Delita and a 10k wall coming out at you, especially with that wall just announcing his attack phase. He's going to be able to make something 2k or damage something that's dull, or even make something brave and negate EX Burst. So just like that, we have Philip up quickly here on this best of 3 in a top 8 match. Hopefully Badger can find some type of synergy with this deck to kind of claw back into this match here. All right, thank you everybody for joining us here as we take you to the top 8. This best of 3 here at the Opus 5 season for the Break Zone circuit. This is event number 1 at Galaxy Games here in Dublin, California. Huge shout out to Kellen. Thank you for supporting the game, the community, and of course for supporting the Break Zone. Always a great place to play. If you guys are in Dublin, you guys are looking for the best Magic, the best Final Fantasy players, this is the place to come. Definitely the central hub for Final Fantasy here in the Northern California area. All right, players are shuffling. If you guys are talking to us here on YouTube, we'll be answering questions. Let us know what you thought about that match. What went wrong? What did you think went right? Who do you think is going to end up taking this match? Interesting to go at it. Earth Wind is just so fast, and I mean that in not in the sense of like aggro, in the sense that it can get to its mid game a lot quicker than most, and its mid-range game is strong. You're banking on things like wall, you're banking on things like Delita, the Anacros, the Marias, big, strong, sticky forwards, and to top it off, Philip has kind of rounded out his deck with the Psychoms, which I think are a great addition to Earth decks right now in Opus 5. And then he's added an alternate win condition with the Pugilist, just making it even more mid-rangey, And if you're dealing with the wall and the Delitas, then you have to take account for the Psychoms. But then when you add the Psychoms in with the wall, it's insane. And the Pugilists are huge, and you can get 16, 18k Brave and not even blink an eye. So it's definitely a fast deck in terms of getting stronger, faster. It's not fast in the sense that you're able to play a lot of cards quickly, but the deck synergizes very, very well. And hopefully we can see Badger try to disrupt some of that synergy and try to get a little bit of foothold for himself in this match. All right, looks like Badger's going to go ahead and go first. All right, looks like he's going to go ahead and play the Machinist and another backup to play into a minor to get that backup back. He's going to go and pitch the Hecaton Kier to play into a Monk. That's a very effective play right here. Effectively playing two drop backups due to the minor's ability. Hopefully he can use this to push forward. Looks like we're going to get Philip played right into the Psycom. We've seen him play very aggressive without any backups before, and in the last game we saw him play with a lot of backups. So it's good to see the type of versatility Philip can play with his deck and with his opening hands. He's going to go ahead and pitch 2 more cards of Maria and Hecaton Kier into another Psycom. And he's going to grab yet another Psycom. So this is going to be really, if he drops that Psycom in a Pugilist, Badger's in for a really rough time here. He's going to go ahead and pass his turn. Badger's going to go ahead and draw his 2 cards, and it looks like Badger's up to act here.
It's worth 4 if you have that.
He's got to play into something that's going to help. He sees it. It's coming. He needs to. He has it. He has the card that he needs right there in his hand. He's got the Shantotos. Is he going to wait? If he Shantotos, it's going to put Philip back really far. Philip's really playing overly aggressive right now, changing the way his deck plays. If he plays into the Shantoto, he's going to have to drop his whole hand to do so. He's going to play into the Warrior of Light, which can block. So, let's see what he's going to do here. Interesting play. Is Philip going to go ahead and try to get as much damage in now? He knows he's playing against Earth, or he knows he's going to be going up against the Shantoto. He doesn't want to overextend here.
Those guild holes are awesome.
Looks like he has a play in hand here. I see a wall in his hand and a. Let's see what else he's going to be able to do here. Is he going to be super aggressive, or is he going to wait and hold board state, build out his backup line? Knowing what we know is in Badger's hand, of course we would build up our backup line here to kind of protect himself from overextending and not being able to recover after a Shantoto. But it looks like he's going to go ahead and continue with the Psychoms. He's going to swing, and they are very big. Let's go ahead and take a look at these Psychoms, because we're seeing it front and center here. All right, Badger's going to go ahead and take that point of damage.
The only game I know that has the actual comprehensive list of patch notes.
And 2 points of damage here. Well, at least Philip's got some damage going on here. He was able to, if he was going to Shantoto. Oh, he pitches his Shantoto. My goodness. Wow, okay. Now that Philip sees the Shantoto being pitched, he's going to go ahead and, I think he's going to go ahead and go ham here. You know, for each other Psycom Warden you control, Psycom Warden gets 2,000, so each of them are going to get 4,000. So they're all 7,000s right now. I definitely wouldn't have pitched that Shantoto. In fact, I would have played it. I would have blocked it and played it. But now you're giving Philip a chance to set up here and get even further. If he drops that wall, or it looks like he pitched the wall, but all he has to do is continue to press here. I'm surprised Philip pitched his wall. Right now would have been a very, very good play here. He's going to go ahead and play into the Monk. He's going to have to party attack here. 14k. Ooh, putting Badger in a tough spot here. If he blocks, so still enough to crack the Warrior of Light here. He's going to go ahead and pitch and do some damage to the Warrior of Light. He's going to go ahead and Carbuncle. And because Carbuncle, it's not going to go back into his hand, but it is going to be large enough to crack that. And he's doing it in response to the choice here, but he is going to be able to crack the Warrior of Light here, and he's going to swing again, I believe. Oh, looks like he's going to go ahead and pass his turn. Philip is getting some points of damage in, but he's not looking too good right now. He's only got one backup, 2 Psychons, and you look at another Warrior of Light here. Badger's slowly closing the vice grips here, effectively making all of those other Psychon Wardens a lot smaller after killing the first one. So let's see what Philip does here. I believe he might just pass his turn here to give him a little bit more options on the next turn. But it looks like he's going to go and be aggressive here, flipping over a Calbretta. Badger can go ahead and start coming back here, but he's got to be worried because he's already down on the race in terms of life. If he swings 2, he can get 2 points of damage in, but he's going to take 2 points coming back. Flips over, no BX burst there to help on Phillips then. He's going to go and pass his turn. It looks like Philip Marcianos gets another chance here. He does have a Shantoto in his hand. Is he just going to wait? Looks like he's going to go ahead and wait until he has enough cards to play that Shantoto. What he's going to do is he's going to, usually before someone plays the Shantoto, they suicide into you, hoping to get some points of damage in. It looks like that's what he's going to do here. Well, the Ingus isn't very strong. Psychon Warden's going to be able to do something here. He's going to Hecaton here and kill the other Psychon Warden so that they're smaller, and then he can block. It's a good move here. It's going to make the other Psychon Warden only just 3. He's going to go ahead and Carbuncle because it's under 9k. He gets him right back. And he's going to Carbuncle again. And now he's really big. Not going to get that Carbuncle back. And it looks like... Oh, and... Wow. I'm not quite sure. Oh, and he gets over that wall. I'm not sure that that fence was in Badger's best interest here. Badger lost his Warrior of Light, and he didn't get a chance to crack anything on the back end. So now he's even further behind, and Philip still has a card in his hand. And he's doing a lot with just 2 Psychon Wardens. He's going to go ahead and pass his turn. He does have some answers in his hand, so let's see if Philip takes this opportunity here to try and either build up his backup line and further his mid game, or is he just going to party attack in and continue to put that pressure, knowing that Badger doesn't have the crackback threat that he would normally have with more forwards out. He's going to go ahead and swing here, threatening with yeah, just the 5k here, I believe. He's going to pitch his Carbuncle. He's going to Atomos. Does Philip have an answer here? He's going to go ahead and crack his Monk to make it bigger. Right, our trusty YouTubers have caught on that corrected me. Side count wardens do count themselves, so they are 7K. Gonna go and swing again with that. Puts Badger here at 5 points of damage, and now he's at 6 points of damage. Badger's got to do something to stop this. He has a great opportunity here to do something. He's going to pitch the Miner. He's going to play another Warrior of Light here. He's going to pitch and play his Raban. He's going to go and crack that back. Those 9K, he's going to swing. Point of damage right there. Wow. That's going to be pretty awesome. What Philip just drew. He finally got into his wall. And then, just like that, he's going to play that. He's going to go and pass the turn. Both players are running pretty low on their hand size. Badger takes a look to see what he's got. Alright, he's going to crack the Miner. Looks like he's going to go ahead and grab a Warrior of Light. Is he going to go ahead and try to do the Warrior of Light damage here? It looks like he's going to go ahead and do that. He's going to swing here. I'm not quite sure if that's... Well, looks like he's not going to swing. Philip takes this. Oh, he just pulled an Adele. Adele might be able to do something here. Badger's at 6 points of damage. He has opportunities here to further his board state and not lose. He's just got to be very careful about what he's playing. He's going to go and play into the wall. It looks like he's got a death grip on this board state here, even though he's at 6 points of damage. I wonder if Philip still has that Shantoto in his hand. Doesn't want to take any more damage than he has to. He's going to go ahead and take 2 right here. No help on the EX burst. He should have enough to play that unless he's already pitched it. Looks like he's already pitched it. Doesn't have it in his hand.
Makes sense.
Gonna go play that Cecil here.
I can't believe you pulled that. Oh yeah, this lamp is out. It's just like, it's pretty game over. 10K rate per strike. That's a lot of money. That's pretty
Alright, looks like he's going to swing here. Getting the Pigilus off the top. No help here. Alright, Philip has a chance. Oh, he just drew into a Hecatonk here. He might be able to do this if he's going to play the Hecatonk here onto the wall, but the wall is actually a little bit bigger due to the Enna Crow. Let's take a look at that Cecil he has on play. He's going to go and attack. Looks like it's a party attack here. Going to go ahead and block with the Warrior of Light. Cecil's a lot larger than the Warrior of Light. And the Crow is not going to help the Warrior of Light, but the Warrior of Light has a damage reduction. It's going to be a rough one here. Badger should be giving his wall Brave, and 3K, whatever it needs to be, no EX burst. No help there. He goes ahead and ties it up here at 6 apiece. He's going to play the Hill Gigas. Is there any help here? He's got some options. He could play that Maria if he really wanted to. Making his Cecil 10K. Looks like he's going to play the barrel line. Passing his turn. Badger should be able to go ahead and swing in here for the win. Just making his wall a lot larger. EX bursts aren't going to matter here on the 7th point of damage. Not sure. He should just make his wall large and swing. Play the Momidi, as everyone's going to get a whole lot of Brave. It's going to go ahead and break Titan. And block. Hopefully Philip gets something here on the next turn. It looks like it's his last turn. He's got to do something here. Does he have anything to help out? He's going to go ahead and swing. I believe he's going to have to swing here. Hopefully force some type of mismatch here. He's going to go ahead and play into the arc. That's not going to really help him too much here. He can buy one more turn because he's going to be able to still block and perhaps draw into something. Play pitch and a Crow, play into a guy. Everyone has Brave anyway, so he's going to have to block. And it's going to be Phillips. Looks like Phillips' last turn here. You need to draw an answer. Something. Don't think those two cards are going to really help here. All right. Well, it looks like Phillips going to go ahead and take that loss right there. Interesting matchup. Looks like Badger was able to actually come back, after the early aggression. I think Badger's deck actually deals better with the early aggression here. So let's see if the match continues to go the same way. Hopefully, Badger definitely wants to see Philip play more of a early aggression game because I think his deck is more better suited that than it is for a mid-range game when it's matching card for card for Philip. But we understand that both of these players are only able to play what cards they have in hand. So although Philip is showing a lot of versatility here, the early aggression game might not go too well over with Badger, especially because he was able to stay alive here. Still questioning whether or not that Chantoto discard was the best idea. I think he would have really put Philip in a rough position had he played that Chantoto after Philip got really, really aggressive with his first hands.
If food spoils in 5 hours, don't eat that food. It will spoil life.
All right, best of 3. This is it. Winner of this is going to go on to the top 4, and hopefully move on to the grand finals here.
Yes, I should start trying to boil up memory now.
All right, thanks again for joining us here. This is our top eight match here for the Opus 5 season, event number 1 here at Galaxy Games. This is the best of 3. This is game 3 here. Let's see if both players like their hands. It looks like they do. Oh, no, Badger's going to go ahead and pitch that. And he's going to go ahead and draw another 5 cards. Philip seems to like his hand here. He's going to go ahead and elect to go first, I believe. He's going to pitch to Maria, play into a barrel eye, and pass his turn. Looks like Philip is not going towards the hyper-aggression mode. Badger's going to go ahead and pitch the Hecaton Kier. And the Machinist to play into an Anacro, overpaying by 1 CP. Looks like Philip's got some plays here. He's going to go ahead and play into the Anacro himself, building up his backup line so he doesn't have to deal with the hyper-aggressive no backup from last game. He is actually building up Anthems right now, which is good. Both players are building up the Anthems. The Machinist is going to go into the graveyard, into an Ingus. And a double pitch here into the Warrior of Light. Looks like Badger's making that Warrior of Light deck. Trying to be a little bit more proactive here. Going aggressive right away. Into Philip's going to play into the Arc. Is he going to counter with some forwards of his own, or is he going to be okay to take some damage right now? Wow, just like that, Philip's going to go ahead and go 2 Pugilas, and they're going to be really big. That's a really good play right there. Telegraphed with the Anacro into the Arc. That's really awesome. He's going to go ahead and Raban. Taking care of 1. Dropping the Pugilas down to smaller. Good counter there on Badger's end. Is he going to go ahead and attack? Looks like he is. And Philip's going to go ahead and take the first 2 points of damage and flipping over a Shantotto at top of that. That Warrior of Light is definitely causing Philip some issues right now. Is he going to play that robot here to counteract and maybe take out the Warrior of Light? But I don't think that's going to happen. Nope, he's going to go with the Adele here. He's going to go and swing, getting a point of damage in. Badger takes his first point and his second point of damage. He's going to go and pass his turn. Are we just going to trade blows here? Looks like Badger's going to probably trade blows here. He doesn't have enough to play that 4-drop guy here. He's going to lose a Maria. Philip's going to lose a Maria here on the damage zone. He's going to leave that Warrior of Light up to block. All right, Philip's now got 4 cards in his hand. He's got options. We see the Rydia there. We also see a Titan, so he can go ahead and swing and hopefully be able to crack the Warrior of Light here. Hopefully. All right, he's going to play into an Ingus, making his. He's going to go ahead and target Dell. It's going to get a point of damage. That's 3. Passes his turn. Philip is building up a board here. Badger's going to have to answer to this board sooner or later. He's going to play into a guy. The guy is going to be sitting at 9K here. Alright, looks like he's going to swing in here with the Ingus. Philip is going to elect to take it. The Robot coming off the top, no help there. So swing with the Warrior of Light. Again, taking a point of damage. He's going to put Philip at 5. Philip's got to come back here and do something. It's an interesting play here. I'm not sure. Philip is definitely going up to 5. I don't know if that was a good move. The Adele isn't doing much right now. Would have definitely blocked her, or let her block. Perhaps that's the diminishing returns. All right. Looks like we're having some technical difficulties here. Sorry about that. Looks like we had a little bit of a technical hiccup here on the Wi-Fi end. Badger's going to go and take his 4th point of damage. Thank you again for joining us as we take you to the 3rd game in his best of 3, top 8 here at the Opus 5 season for the Break Zone circuit here at Galaxy Games. A huge shout out to Kellen for his continued support in our community, in the Break Zone, and in the game itself. Definitely the place to be if you guys are ever in Dublin, California. Definitely check out Galaxy Games. It's a great place to play. Final Fantasy is a great place to just hang out. So, huge shout out to Kellen. All right, let's see what's going on. Both players are swinging in for damage. Philip's at 4. Badger's sitting at Philip's at 5 damage. Badger's sitting at 4. Looks like the Pugilist is going to come in and attack. Got to be very careful on that crackback. If Badger takes this point of damage, he's going to be at 5, and that's going to be okay for him. But then he can come back and attack on the other end. So he's got to be careful what he wants to do here. He can't afford to lose too many forwards. He's not going to have a lot of resources to play them again. All right, looks like he's going to block with Guy. He's going to go ahead and tighten here. He's going to rub on and crush the Guy. Just like that. He's using a Earth move here to do a tempo play. I like it. The Raban's going to come in, and now he's stabilized the board. He's got enough blockers so that he's not going to die. And if Badger swings in with everything, he's not going to come out alive in this game. All right, it looks like Badger's going to take a look at his break zone here, see if there's anything he can do. He's going to go ahead and play the Hill Gigas. He's definitely hurting on this resource end. He's only got 1 backup here. He's pitching a lot of cards. Alright, he's going to pass his turn here. Is Philip going to be able to take this one in? He's got, if he attacks, oh, he's got a Hecaton Gear. That's exactly what he needs right now. He's going to be able to break the Ingus, and then he can go ahead and try to get in through and do some damage here. the attacks with the Raban, I believe the Raban is sitting at 11K right now. 10K, I believe. He can actually do party attacks. He may be able to break the Warrior of Light here. He's going to go in and use Brawl Eye's ability, and he's going to craft the Hilgigas. And he's going to make... Oh, he's going to take that point of damage here. Puts Badger here at 5 points of damage. He's going to EX Burst the Cecil off the top. Let's see if Philip's going to be able to get 2 more points of damage in here. Alright, so the pitch is going to go ahead and Hecaton Kier the Ingus. Now he's going to go ahead and, I believe, if he party attacks, he might be able to do this. Let's see what he does. Okay. He's going to swing in with the Pugilist. He's going to go ahead and block. Oh, and just like that, he uses Ingis' special ability, or not special, but oh, looks like that's it. Badger's going to go ahead and concede. He sees that there's nothing he can do against 3. That Ingis ability comes in to save Philip Marciano. That last bit of defense that Badger is putting up, and just like that, Philip is going to go ahead and move on. He's going to go ahead and move on to the best of 3 in the top 4 here. Great match by both players, really well done. Both players going all the way down to the last game here. If you guys are watching, let us know what you think. I thought that was a very strong match played by both players, and you know, it could have gone either way. Definitely could have gone either way, and the main thing here is that Philip was able to telegraph his moves. He has so much variety in how he's able to play his deck. He can play it aggressive, he can play it with the mid-range, he can actually wait towards the later game and really pummel you with the wall and everything. He's playing the Raban play was really, really good. He used the Barrel Eye to break the Hilgigas so that he can get the point of damage in from Adele, and then he was able to use the Raban and to be able to swing the point of the game. Those are some really, really good tempo plays that Earth isn't really known for. And so it was I thought it was a very strong game played by both players. So, congratulations to both players for making the top 8. And Philip is going to go ahead and move on as a 2nd seed. He's going to move on to top 4 here. So, hope you guys enjoyed that match. Once again, this is the Break Zone. We're giving you live coverage of our Opus 5 season. Event number 1 here at Galaxy Games. My name is JT. Thank you for joining us. If you like what we're doing, please go ahead and subscribe, and also hit the little notification bell so you get notified whenever we cover any of the Square Enix Crystal Cups, as the Break Zone is the official streamers and commentators for the Square Enix Crystal Cup. So you definitely want to be on there to know when we do that, as well as all of our deck techs and content coming through that we do weekly and or daily. So definitely hit subscribe if you like what we're doing. We'll be right back. We're going to go ahead and switch here to take a little bit of a break before we go ahead and bring you over to the top 4, which is actually going to be our semifinals, because the winners of those are going to go straight to the grand finals. So we'll be right back. So definitely, once again, this is the Break Zone. My name is JT. Thanks for staying with us and viewing this. It's a great match played by 2 very strong players, and we'll be seeing Philip Marciano coming up onto the semifinals. We'll see you in a little bit.